And just like I said, our selling process is about replicating or facilitating the buying process. The same is true of a qualified prospect. So we look at this qualified prospect formula from the prospect's point of view. And if I'm going to do business with you, if you pick up the phone and call me and try to sell something to me as the leader here at Value Selling Associates, the first question I need to decide is, should I buy this? Do you have something that would work in my business? Do you have something that I need or want? And if I don't know that I need or want it, can you ask some questions and help me recognize that maybe I've got a blind spot and I do actually need or want that? We call that a differentiated vision match, and that's the connection of our solution to the issues and problems that a prospect recognizes, and in a way that we can do something for them that nobody else can. Once I decide, yeah, I should buy this. Yep, that makes sense. I get it. The next question I probably want to know is it worth it? Do I have $1 million headache and I'm willing to take a $100,000 aspirin? Or do I have a $100,000 headache and you're proposing $1 million aspirin? But at some point, everybody makes that decision, is it worth it? And not only do they make that decision in terms of building the business case, they also make it for themselves. Is it worth it to me? Does this get me as an individual where I need to go in my career? Is this too risky for me? Does this allow me to be a trailblazer in my company? So when we talk about value, we talk about it from really two different components: the value to the individual and what's important to them and what they're motivated by, and the value to the business, the justification and the business case that will be made for that purchase. Can I buy? Do I have the financial fortitude? Do I have the ability? Do I own the budget? Do I have the empowerment? Am I authorized? Can I actually buy that? Remember, we said one of the biggest reasons things don't close is because we're calling on people who can't buy. So do I, as a sales rep, know who needs to be involved? And it's in today's world, it is likely, unless you're calling on very small businesses, it is not a single decision maker. There are more and more people involved in all these in decisions. And the bigger the decision, the bigger the item, the more critical the product or service or solution you sell, the more people involved, the more complicated it gets. So can we do that? And then last but not least, when will they buy, which is a direct correlation to when they need to see the value. When do they need to realize the value? If I've got a problem I need to have solved by December 31st, and it's going to take me 60 days to implement it, you got to believe I'm pretty motivated right now. Because every day that goes by puts my ultimate objective of achieving something by the end of December at risk. But if I don't, as a sales rep, know when they need to have those results by, it's very difficult for me to tap into that sense of urgency.